Hello everybody, Thorgal here, and welcome back to another episode of Unbound. I am over here in my old quarry hole, and I have been looking, I've been stripping out a few of these diamonds that I have around here. And I got 10 ore, and I think this is going to be enough. Reason being is that I'm completely out of diamonds. I have 3 diamonds left right now. And I want to get started with some auto crafting and so on setup today. But in order to continue with that, I need more diamonds for the advanced processors and so on. Right here, you guys see I have 3 diamonds left. And then I've been kind of thinking of, the digital miner. I got everything ready for that. I prepared all of this off camera just now. So I have this and I can pull it out right now. And I'm usually not a fan of digital miner, if you know me for a while. I think it's very cheesy. Just being able to put down a machine and tell it, hey, give me all the diamonds. Hey, give me all the iron. Hey, give me all the gold. It's fine if people use it. I'm just personally not a fan of it, right? So I want to skip it. I don't want to put this down and say, hey, give me all the diamonds I need real quick. I'm actually going to put this in here and get these diamonds going. So I was deciding between these 2 quarries here, right? Well, I could make this one here quite easily now. This is not too hard to make. I have the diamonds for that, and then this makes me the RF Tools quarry, which is nice. And I am thinking of possibly doing that. I'm really a fan of the quantum quarry, though, personally, because it's something that just continuously gives you ores and materials. You don't need to move it. It's very server friendly and so on. But it is in between cheesiness of digital miner to the quarry, right? Because it's something you just put down. You never need to move it. It just gives you materials. Yes, it costs an insane amount of power to keep it going. So that's the good thing, is it's very expensive to keep this going, right? So if I make this one, I need to move it around. It feels like I'm actually setting up a quarry, right? And if I use this one, it costs a lot more to make because I need to make 6 of these right here. So I'm really torn right now of which one of these 2 to make. And I really only want to make one of them, because if I want to make the other one here, maybe down the line we'll make this one. I need to make another digital miner, which means another quarry, which means all this garbage here again. I made these recipes and I'm not happy that I did it. But it's good because it makes you think about, which one am I going to make? Or I'm going to have to craft all the other stuff again. Even though, honestly, now, once I set up this quarry, I think it's going to be very easy to actually then later on make this one. Because let's go ahead and make this one. I think this is better. Sorry, guys, there's a lot of talking, but I want to kind of give you an idea of how I decide which one of these to make today. And yes, let's go with the RF Tools quarry. We'll make this one another day. Alright, let's set this one up. I want to make a similar size hole as this one. And if I remember correct, the RF Tools quarry does 1 chunk all the way down. It does one block all the way down to bedrock, then goes to the next one, and until 1 chunk is done, and then it goes into the next chunk. So it's actually really nice because you get the whole mix from the top to the bottom in every chunk, and then it goes to the next one. So that's going to be really good. Now, my biggest problem is I always forget how to set up this card. That is always the problem I have, and I think I'm going to leave a little bit of a gap here. You get out of here. Let's see the chunk boundaries real quick. Nah, let's not even leave a gap. No reason for it. Okay, so I want to set this up here. I think first you click the... No, it just installs it. You shift right click. Now select the first corner. So this is my first corner. And I am 1, 2, 3, 4. So I gotta go 2. I want to make the same size, like I said. 3 and 4. So over to here. Bam. New settings, copy to the card. But now my problem is, of course, that's only the top layer. I need to tell it to go down to bedrock, and then you need to do the offset and stuff, and I always mess that up somehow. But one of you guys told me a cool trick the other day. I'm sorry, I forgot who told me. It was in one of the comments that I can shift, right click, no. Shift left click? No, there's something that I can do here. Sneak right click on the builder, then right click. Middle mouse button? No. Ah, there it is. That's the one. Okay. Where I can set it up without having to take the card out every time. Yes. Okay. 63 is correct? No. 63. Okay, how does this work here? So why does it show 63 by 64? Did I not go from... Oh, because this is in that chunk. Yes. Yeah, because I wanted to make sure that... Oh, wait, before I forget, let's do that right now. What is this stuff over here? I don't know, but I don't need it anymore. Let's unclaim all of this. And claim this here and chunk load it. There we go. So I only have 16 chunk loaded. If I put it over here, I need to chunk load this whole strip, even though I don't mine it. So that is good. Alright, so now let's try this again here. So, dimension 60. Okay, I want this to be... I am at Y70. So I want this to be 70 tall. From here, 70 down. But I need to do an offset here, and that's always the one that gets me. Negative 35? No. Okay, you know what? Let's go ahead and say box solid. Let's turn this on here, highlighting. Should you highlight them? No, not that one. Where's the one that shows you preview mode? I see stuff down there. I want to see it sticking up one above the ground, then I know I'm correct. So let's say this is offset 35. What if I offset it 34? Yes, so I did it right on the first try. Holy shnikes. That's the first time, so 35. So now it goes down 1. Hello? Did it not save this? I don't care. Because the bottom couple layers are bedrock anyway. Alright, so let's turn off this preview mode again. The operation of the pad went on the current position. Yes. Okay, so, and we're gonna put our ender chest on top. And then we're gonna put the power right... underneath it. And I need to get a... Maybe I have a lever on me here. No, not anymore. Alright, let's grab a lever. You guys see I barely use this remote anymore. When I'm in the base... But it's nice to have it with me, and we'll put this one over here. It's getting power. Wow. Oh yes, this quarry here changes it all to dirt. I forgot. Well, look how fast this is. Holy Mother of God. Ah, we're not keeping up with the power now. Okay, so this one is pretty much sucking... Why is this preview still on? Why are you not turning this off? It doesn't matter. It's all good. Okay, so now I should be able to make... Oh, that's the wrong one here. Right there. Do I have the rest for this? Oops, you go in there. What's the bottom one here? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Okay, now we need the casing in the middle. And this is number 5. That should be all I need. I don't really need 5. I just want 5. That is all. And these guys go right above them here. Pointing downwards. That's important on them. You can wrench them if you don't have it pointed downwards. And then the 5th one goes right there. And that's where we're going to put this guy. And I guess this is the one that gets the first upgrades. And then, of course, I need cables. Oh, I need to craft some of these. That's enough. And we'll just go up right there. And over. Like that. And then I also need to come down to... Actually... I wonder if I can just put the import buses there. Because I don't know if they connect through it. I don't think they do. Where are the import buses? Importer. Dang it. Stop using the incorrect one. Okay, I gotta make a few more of these. Nice. 1. What? Oh. 2, 3, 4. Can I get 5? Nice. Alright, good. I'm pretty sure that I'm gonna need the... I can't really reach that from... I have to come from underneath real quick. Let's get the... scaffolding. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I need to put the wires. Let's go in the middle. See, they connect to each other and stuff, but I don't think that it can actually send data through the solder. Is there a way we can test this? Yeah, there is. Just close this again. We'll just make another one of the processors right now. By hand. Let's go with a diamond, sure. I'm sure I need more of those. Everything there. So if I put you in here, do you get imported? Yes. Okay, cool. Well, that's nice. I don't need you. So very cool. So it does actually pass it through. I don't need to run another cable here. That is really cool. All right. So now I'm gonna need to make a couple of these patterns here. Again, that's stuff I need to automate later. So we need... Dang it, wrong crafting terminal again. I'm about to move this. So I stopped clicking on it. Maybe if I just switch position for these two. Like that. Okay. I keep clicking on the damn thing and I don't like it. Alright, so I need 1 to make the silicon. 1 to make iron, 1 to make gold, 1 to make diamond, and then 3 to put all those together. I think that should be good for right now. Alright, so let's see how smart this is. I forgot, it's been a while since I used that. So if I say make me a printed silicon, can I do this? Oh, recipe. How do you make this again? There's a sand and a crusher, which I have now. You know what? Let's go ahead and actually get a bunch of this, because I don't want to use the nether quartz if I can help it. So let's just get 5 of these right now. And sleep, ma'am. And I did upgrade the crusher, right? Yes. Oh, this is only 3. Alright. Very cool. So we're gonna get a bunch of this stuff now. Let's put this back. And that should be enough for our purposes right now. Because I wanna set everything up with the new silicon. Right? That only makes sense to do it that way. So, oh man, silicon. I do have 1. So, this is a processing. Can I shift click you now? Silicon. Yes! I like that a lot. Okay, and if I say or dictionary, I want to test that, if that works now. So I guess we're gonna do them in this order. So this one here would be the silicon one. Let's put this in here. And check here real quick. Silicon. I only have this type in the system. Alright. And let's order some of that. Or order 1. It says available 1 of those. We'll take that out. Take that out. Put 1 of those in here. And say start. Yes. Okay, so that's actually gotten a lot smarter, refined storage, than what I remember. So that is nice, but I want to use up... Is there any other use for this silicon? No. Alright, so let's just process these to get them out of the way. So they're gone. I don't need those anymore. Okay, so this is the way I'm going to go through here. And I should be able to do every recipe like this. So here's the iron. Then we'll do the gold. And then this guy. And then we should be able to put them all together. It is smart enough. I like this a lot. Because in applied energistics, I think you need that expansion or that extension mod that you can drag items into it that you don't have. If you guys remember that. So how are we gonna do this? How are we gonna set this apart? So I think you get the iron, you get the gold. Because a lot of times you need multiples of these. And then in the end, this one here is just the one that puts them together. Okay, so the next one that I definitely want to set up right now is, I think that's the one that I want to get started with, is the speed upgrade right here. Oh boy, I might have to cut the video short today because I think I just ran into that mechanism bug that's been around for a while. I was over at the core just checking it out, come back and everything is off. And when you check down here, these cables all show 0 RF. But I checked and my reactor has 3.8 million. And it's not going down. And these right here, I just broke this one and that one and placed them again and they're green. And they show 10,200. These over here show 5,100 RF. And then right here, there's a break. Right there, it shows 0 RF. And there's been a long ongoing bug with Mekanism that when these cables sometimes just lose their power. You guys see this one also has 0. So I'm gonna check here real quick. When I break this one and put it back, is all this empty here? No, these are full again. Up to the one that's in the wall right there. Let's break this one and put it back. It still shows 0 RF a tick. Break the one before. Now it shows 0. I have no idea what's going on with this right now. But I really don't feel like picking up all these cables every time. Now they all show 0. Oh my. I mean, this is not a long solution here. This can't be. That I need to break all my power cables every once in a while. So now this is getting power again, right? And I'm just wondering because I'm at least one version behind in Mekanism. There's an update available. So if I update it, maybe it will fix that. But if I update it, then I'm gonna update the whole mod pack. And that would mean it's gonna be a long time until I can actually play and record again. Because there's always a lot of testing I need to do. When I update, let's just see if this was enough. This sucks. Why is Mekanism doing this? That goes to here. Apparently we need to do a few more. I mean, this doesn't have any future. I'm either updating the mod pack and see if this happens again, and if it ever happens again, then I need to come up with a different power transport, and the only other one that I can think of is... yeah, thermal expansion we could do. Alright, so this gets power again, all this gets power again now. Nice. Okay, I set up a couple more auto crafting recipes over here. You guys see I have some standalone crafters. And those is for quartz enriched iron, machine casing, construction and destruction core, cables and patterns. And then over here I did the upgrade itself. A crafter, so I can make more of those. Import, export, and external storage. And then I also put in patterns here for the energy and speed upgrade, because I keep making so many of those. I just gotta make sure to have, you know, the parts in the system. None of that is automated yet. But where this all works nicely here, I crafted a bunch of stuff already with it. Just going to show you guys all the patterns again that I have in here, and the last one. But the other project I want to do today is I would like to set up a little bit of a different ore processing now. Something that we can just keep going. We do have our crusher over in the factory, but that was, you know, for the steam ages. It's time to go up a notch, and I would like to set up triple ore processing. Now, I don't think we need to do quadruple or quintuple, because the ores that we can process with Mechanism are iron, gold, osmium, copper, tin, silver, and lead. You guys see there's no nickel, unfortunately, in here. And what other things would be there? Let's check here real quick what stuff we have waiting to be processed. All of this stuff here, the rutile, the lithium, magnesium, lithium, and thorium, and boron here, and uranium. We're gonna process with nuclear craft itself. I don't think you can even, maybe you can put in the enrichment chamber. Yeah, you can just double it. But there's not even tripling for those. No, nothing here. Okay, maybe IC2 will have something, but I don't think so. So we can only do a couple of different ores, but I said, you know, tripling them would be really nice. That'd be kind of fun. And so we're going to set that up here today. Now, the first thing we're going to have to do is get rid of this here for a minute. I forgot what we used the water for again. What did we use that for again? And I needed a lot of it. It wasn't over there. Where did I put that? That I needed to make sure I upgraded. I can't believe I don't remember that. Was it over in the factory? Maybe it will come to me again. I'm sorry. I cannot believe I don't remember what we used that for. It's not in the Botania area. I've got to see. And it's good to teleport away from here because when I come back, I want to see if my cable's disconnected. Oh yeah, right there. Yes, okay, it was to make, what did we make with this again? The water coolers, okay. Sorry about that, that would have bugged me if I didn't remember where to do that. Alright, we still have power connected, and I see connected over there. Maybe it only happens every once in a while when you change dimensions. But I want to turn this one around here. Wrench. So how did this work again? Like that, perfect. Okay, so let's run some power here first. So we're gonna go to the right and then also to the left. So you get power down here, and I can put this cover on that side now. And then out of this one here, we're gonna go with the mechanical pipe. I'm not really sure yet where to. So let's set up these machines first. I do want to go into the ground over here now. I want to put the power cables in the ground here. So let's run those over here first. Like I said, if any of this power happens again, that these cables disconnect, I'm instantly switching to... I don't want to use RF Tools XNet, I should say. But I'm going to instantly switch to... thermal expansion. So I think for the time being, we're going to put the electrolytic separator right here. So I'm going to go into the ground to here. And come back up, and then we can close this off. And I'm going to have to change this so it doesn't look so ugly. And we're going to put the electrolytic separator. Triple ore processing happens via... putting the ore into the purification right here, factory or purification chamber, together with oxygen, and then you get 3 clumps. Okay, and I think I can input the water from the top. I think that works. Let's see. Yes. And it's already running. Very good. Now I do want to turn this machine around like this, because I want the oxygen to come out on this side, which is on the front. Look in the machine here. So if I put a tank down here now, this filling with oxygen, and then we're gonna put a tank down right here for the hydrogen. And this tank right here, we need to set to dump excess, because if this machine, you know, if this hydrogen gets full, I'm not using it for anything. And I'm just using one gas tank over here just to have some in case I want to make the Mekanism jetpack or something, you know, just so we have a little bit. And then this oxygen here needs to come. Oh boy, how are we gonna do this? So let's start with the purification chamber. Let's set up these 4 machines first. And I need to check now real quick. Iron. Recipe. It's from the purification chamber. Oxygen and the iron ore. And then we use the clump in the crusher. And then enrichment chamber and then smeltery. Okay, so we're gonna go purification. There's no other side products here. So that should be possible to go straight into the crusher. And then from the crusher straight into the enriching. And then straight into the smelting. I don't think I need pipes in between these. Okay, so let's fill this up again. Let's get some cables down there first. Middle mouse click. I keep forgetting about that. Okay, I can't reach that. Okay, and then here we go down so we can cover this up. Alright, good. I want to see that stuff less. And now I'm hoping that the pressurized tube... Okay, I'm gonna have to set this stuff up now. So first we're gonna change all these to nothing. Let's do that real quick. I always like starting... I don't know why they can't just set these machines to always not have any sides enabled. You know, everybody changes them anyway. Okay, and then there is a gas tab. I thought there was a gas tab. Side, energy, gases. Okay. Okay, so the gas comes in from the right side. And I'm gonna have to set this thing here to gas. And pull. I know there's some problem with these. And no, there isn't. I'm just an idiot. There we go. Just like that. I don't actually know if I need this to be set at all. If I just say eject on. Yes. Okay. So this is full. We're getting our oxygen over here. Good. We're going to input the item through the top. Let's just put the export bus here. And then in the very end, we're going to have our import bus on top here. Okay, so now, let's do this. Input on the top, output on the left-hand side, auto-eject on. Input on the right-hand side, output on the left-hand side, auto-eject on. And I do want to turn these on to auto-sort, yes. Yeah, it doesn't make much sense to process more than one ore here, right? Let's just set them all up to S on here. And we can always change it so that input on the left, output on the right, auto eject. Input on the right, and then output on the top, but eject off because the thing here imports automatically. And on. Okay, so we definitely want to have the 8 energy upgrades in each one of them. I like those. The less power we need, the better. And then speed upgrades, I think I'm going to start with 2 on each. Because I'm not sure how much power I can afford with these, right? Let's just put 2 in each for right now. And then we'll see if we need to upgrade that. Because again, once I got all the backlog gone from my ores... Is it night again? I swear, it feels like every 2 seconds I need to sleep here. Alright, and now cables. I still need to bring the cable, I guess, along here. Right there, and I'm gonna get a couple more. And now that I can just order them, it's beautiful. Alright. So, if I'm not mistaken, we are ready to kick this in. So, Oops. So let's get rid... Oh, I still need this one set up, of course. But let's get rid of the other stuff here real quick. And this one we're gonna just put... Let's put it right there. Yeah, that works. Alright, now we need to get an ore of each that we want to process in there. So we're gonna definitely process copper, lead, tin, osmium, silver, iron, gold. And I don't think any of the other ones we can process. Can we process you in here somewhere? It doesn't look like we can process that at all with Mekanism. Okay. So is that really it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... 2, 4, 6, 7, 2, 4, 6, 7. So these are the ores we can process here. Do I need an upgrade for this? No. Very nice. Let me only work with redstone signal right now. I just want to put this in here first. Tin. And then we're gonna do silver, gold, lead, and then osmium. Okay. Huh. Interesting, right? That I said set S on. But it feels like it automatically did them 3 different types. And I hear my footsteps. How come I don't hear Mekanism machines? I wonder if No. I hear them over in my other area. But anyway, this is working. We got triple ore processing. Let's see if this thing can keep up. Empty, empty. Ooh, it doesn't look like it can keep up. No, it cannot. Okay. Should I just make a second one of these? I think so. Because the upgrades, as far as I know, that they're not making the machine faster. I'm pretty sure it doesn't. There was something here. It now right now needs 160 RF a tick. I can put the energy upgrades in here, so it uses. No, the power consumption does not go down. I'm sorry. What it does is it makes the size here bigger. Let's put 2 in here real quick and see if 320. That's a lot of power. 640 now. It still cannot keep up. I just want to keep putting those in here to see if we can eventually... Okay, we just hit it with only one machine. But that thing is crazy. 2500 RF a tick. Can I take out one speed upgrade again? Let's see if it's going to be able to keep up once this... Yeah, it seems to be just not be able to keep up. You guys see that? Just barely. Okay, so we're gonna need that last one in here. Alright, so now let's check here real quick. Energy. Can I make any? Do I have the stuff? No, I need some gold dust and this again. Let me make those real quick, and I just want to double check if... gold, we're gonna use some of this, and iron. I just want to see. I swear that these machines make sound over here. Yeah, you guys hear them, so I did not disable that. And then you right here. Yes, you right here need to make me some gold dust. Okay, that's enough. Alright, and I think 24 I'm gonna need. Bam. Alright. All this away. Speed upgrades. Wait. Oh, energy. Alright, give it to me. We'll put those in there. Like I said, I don't think it uses less power. It just makes the storage bigger. So, in order to make this smarter here, I just want to test it real quick. Let's put this in here. Needs 25.6. Yeah, you guys see it does not go down, but this here goes up. Okay, so instead of the speed upgrades, this is what I set up now. I have 3 of these electrolytic separators, and each one of them has 2 speed upgrades. So each one of them uses 640 RF attack, which is a combined 1920, I think, if my math doesn't leave me. 1920, which is less than the 25 that we had before, but I also upgraded a lot of these machines here. If you guys check under the upgrades here, this one has only 2 speed upgrades, and it seems the further down the line you go, the more speed upgrades you need to keep up. This one has 6, and it finally emptied. Okay, this was barely empty. This one here, you guys see, is actually slower now, so I might have to add some. I have 8 speed upgrades in here. This guy, I thought I had this correct here, so maybe I have to, let's check here real quick. This guy is always full while this guy is always empty. So maybe we'll take out 2 right here and put them into there. And then over here, we're gonna do this in just a second. So these right here, yeah, it's keeping up. It's filled again. It was empty earlier when I was messing around here. But with 2 speed upgrades, these 3 can keep up, while this guy here, excuse me, has 2 speed upgrades. When you put another speed upgrade here, then you also have to put some in over here. It seems to be using a lot of oxygen when you put in the speed upgrades. Like, tremendous amounts. So, but I think that once I'm caught up with all the ore, right? We had over 1,000 of each. Let's see how... Oh my goodness. Yeah, the quarry is faster than I'm processing, so I might have to rethink this. But the thing is, I need more power if I want to keep this up, right? This is a lot of power here. 640, so 1920 over here. This guy needs only 75. These machines are actually, but almost 200, almost 200. 600 RF a tick with the 8 speed upgrades. So I'm using over half of what I'm generating with the reactor just for this ore processing. But I don't like the ingots that you get back from the mechanism. Iron is fine, but you see the shiny tin over here. Oh boy, I need to upgrade this guy here as well. So why don't we put in just a speed upgrade here real quick. It's only doing the first one. It never gets to the other ones. A little bit. Okay, so I think I'm just gonna go ahead and put a stack upgrade in here, and it probably does it. Yes. Okay, I have to make another one then real quick. Which I added to the auto crafting. And I'm gonna need 3 and 3 and 2 stack upgrades. So, like I said, I'm not a big fan of the way the ingots look that you get back from Mekanism. They're too shiny and whatnot. I am always a very big fan of the thermal expansion ingots right here, right? The tin, the silver, the lead. It's just, I'm used to it, the copper. Just when I see them, I know which one is which, right? These right here just look weird to me. So, I don't have any other ones yet, like the lead from Mekanism. I don't have the silver from Mekanism. Or what was the 5th one? Steel. Steel is also going to be looking different than the one from Thermal Foundation here, right? So, I made this ore dictionificator. And I set up some filters, and I guess I should show you guys how to make a filter here real quick. So let's go ahead and delete this one. So I have copper, tin, lead. Did I not make the silver? Okay, let's make the silver. The silver ingot. You type that in there just like that. The way you find out is if you hover over this. If you don't see the gray, the dark gray texture, you have to press F3H when you're not in an inventory. F3H, you see advanced tooltips hidden for me or shown. So, okay, so we gotta set up 2 more. Ingot silver, and you click on the checkbox and it shows you the possibilities up here. I see 2, and their thermal foundation. There's many more, but I want the thermal foundation one. Click on save, and now it's on the list here. Now we're gonna set up the last one. Ingot steel. And I also want the thermal foundation right there. Bam. So I think that's how it works. I actually haven't done it yet, but in the exporter here, I want to have a stack upgrade and 3 speed, and then the importer the same. And then up here for right now, we're just gonna say copper and tin. So is something gonna happen here? Is it maybe so fast that I don't see it? I don't see this going up. Don't tell me this machine needs to be left and right hand side, because I'm pretty sure that if I can break this here. God, please tell me that if I break this machine here, it doesn't forget the settings. It didn't. Okay. So, well then, let's try it this way here. Exporter from the left and importer from the right. And I need a couple more cables. I'm pretty sure that we can automate this. I don't see any, sides or anything. You know, any settings here. Okay, so export. Let's put this again. And let's put in the import. All right. No, we don't export this. Oh, now I need the ingots again. 1 and 1. Please work. Your machine wasn't too cheap. Alright, so that was it. You need to put in from the left and export from the right. Alright, that's good to know. But now it's turning all the ingots that are coming in from Mekanism or whatever else I put into the filter here, right? And it's going to turn it into the proper copper. But that is it. There's one more thing I wanted to point out that we need to automate here next. And... actually, you know what? We might as well do this now. Check it out here, because this thing is sucking me dry. I used 9 now since or 8, 7, 8, at least 7 of these fuels since I turned on the ore processing. It's using a lot of power. So, okay, so I think I have all the patterns ready now. The first or the last one is this one right here. To make the TBU fuel is with 9 of the thorium-232, right? So this pattern right here is in there. And then I made the 2 processing patterns for the machines that we need to set up real quick. And so I'm gonna run the cables in a second. It's fine. So we're gonna set up a crafter right here, and this guy needs to be pointing down. How does this work again? There we go. It's pointing down. So this one right here is the manufacturer, which makes us the thorium dust out of the thorium ore. That's what this guy is gonna make. And then the isotope separator is gonna get the next one. Pointing down, and that's going to have this stuff. It doesn't show you any icons, but it turns the dust into the big thorium and the clump of thorium, right? And then the last one we're gonna need, and for that I made a fission reactor port because I'm out of room. Okay, so I want to put that. Let's put that right there. Bam. There's a port, and the thing still works, right? Yes. So right here we're gonna have an export bus right there. And I need an import bus as well, because I need to pull out the old stuff here to deplete it eventually, right? That only makes sense. And then this I'm gonna run into the ground. And this guy right here needs to have an importer as well, so I get it back into the system. Run the cable to there. And here we're gonna have the importer also here. with a cable. And these cables for now, I'm just gonna run above ground because I don't really have any room in the ground. Because the power cables are there. So to there. And then this is just going to... I need more cables. It's just gonna run to here for right now. This is not the last. I just want to set this up for today. So I can automate this power here, right? So I believe those are done. So now let's just check here real quick. TBU. If I would order one, it says I have everything available. So let's check over here. It did put that into here. It's gonna need to get multiples of these because it takes multiples in here to make that big thorium. And then it should work and make me the small one. Very good. So, and then I'll need this one here in a second. That's why I needed that one. So this cable right here, I'm just gonna run into the ground right there for now. Oh, I can't go here. So we need to come from there. Okay, so number one, the import should already happen. It's already pulling in the depleted ones, so that's good. I'm an idiot. I need to... Whoa. I need to run these cables a little bit lower. I'll fix that in a minute, guys. I just want it to work so you guys can see how it works. And then I'll hide the cables better and whatnot. Oh, I forgot. Actually, haha. Let's check real quick if it made that TBU already. Maybe it did. In the crafting monitor here. This one is stuck in here. That was my mistake. Instead of putting it into here, I had it into one of those and I never canceled the old job. So the TBU is done. So it made that one fuel right there. Good. But I actually don't need this pattern here. Actually, I need to check now. How does this pattern work? Do I have an export bus here somewhere downstairs? Do I need to bring this with me, or... So if I put a crafting upgrade in here... Then, no, that just says, hey, make me stuff on demand. Okay, I get it. I remember now, yes. So we take this one fuel with us. And right now, it wouldn't do anything because I don't have anything in my system, right? If I just say export TBU fuel to here. Right? It will not do anything. Even, well, I shouldn't say that. If I put the TBU fuel in here, then it would put it into there. But I'm actually going to take these out for a second. And we're going to put this crafting card in here. And you guys see it. Already put it over there. And this machine is going to start any second. Because now it's going to craft these on demand. Because it says, hey, I need to put these in here. Let's just wait a second if this is going to work. Alright, it's working on the last dust here now. And then as soon as that is done, it should make the TBU fuel out of those 9. And put it in here. You guys saw it? You just saw it flash for a second. But it has fuel now and it can go. So that is how this is going to work. And it's just going to keep going, making it until there's 64. It only makes one at a time, which is kind of nice. So I'm going to have this guy and this guy here kind of dedicated to it, right? So if I have any other big crafting jobs with nuclear craft, I don't take up these machines. So I'm going to move them probably maybe over here. So I know these are dedicated to this machine and whatnot. But I'll need to figure out how I'm going to set this up because we're going to need a lot more of these machines. But now I don't need to worry about running out of fuel while my ore processing is going over there, right? Which is really cool. Let's check here real quick if it finished all the ingots. Yes, there's no more old ones. You guys see, every once in a while, the copper comes in here and then instantly goes and gets transformed via ore dictionary. I can't believe I only have one gold ingot left. Wow. Anyways, guys, that was a lot of stuff today. And also a little bit dry, I understand. But hey, this auto crafting needs to happen, right? We're getting to that stage now that we're going to automate a lot of things. And I hope you enjoyed the episode. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take care, stay safe, and bye-bye.